Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I started this business as I've been in the industry for 30 years, producing, selling, importing this product, selling it directly to stores to start with, then supermarkets, and then on my own website. And then as time moved on, we realized the platform was Amazon. So we moved on to Amazon and ensured we made a huge success of the business in terms of sales, in terms of functionality, in terms of profitability, and images, etc. We are striving to be the best that we can possibly be on Amazon and the best version of ourselves.
So why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
I've decided to sell the business as I've been in the same industry for just over 30 years. And there are other things I want to do in my life. It's as simple as that. I could keep growing the business, but I also want some time off to enjoy time with my family and friends and travel and see the world.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
Well, most of the hard work for this business is now done. Building it up, getting the listings, getting the images, videos, A+ content, etc. has really, come to fruition now where it takes very little of my time. I have an Amazon VA who helps me out with more specialist tasks. So day to day, I allocate myself 2 hours in the morning and probably half an hour in the afternoon just to keep an eye on what's going on. The key really is just to ensure there's plenty of stock coming in, but you're not overstocked. So day to day, 2 or 3 hours maximum, and you'll be fine.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep the business, with the data that I've got, I would expand on certain sizes in other colours. I know what our best sellers are, what they bring in terms of sales volume, in sales figures, and a percentage of the total sales, but also the profitability of the company. So I would look to expand those in a few other colour groups. I would also then expand into Europe. Before Brexit, we did really well in Germany, and I'd like to explore that market again. So it would be expanding our best sellers in terms of choice of colours, and it would also be expanding, branching back into Europe.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
I don't see any risks with this business. The trickiest bit on Amazon is to get started, get yourself heard, find a space where people want your products. We've done all that. We've had great success. You'll see from the feedback that, the product stands head and shoulders above the rest. We have a good supply chain. We have 2 supply chains, both from China and from Eastern Europe. So we're not putting all our eggs in one basket. The business will continue to grow as it has done every year. I mean, Amazon will continue to grow, and whoever buys this business will be part of that journey. I don't see any risks in this business. You just have to do everything that Amazon asks of you. Keep your nose clean and make sure you've got plenty of stock and the stock is of a good quality.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
I'm willing to offer full support for a reasonable amount of time for someone who buys this business. tell you all about how we started, why we've chosen these particular products, where they come from and why, what we look for in terms of a product, where we look for in terms of where we want to represent ourselves. So yeah, I'm very much here to hold your hand and talk you through the whole process. I haven't built this business up to sell it and then see it fail. I would love to look back in a couple of years and see it even more successful than it is now.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
Yeah, I fully commit to a non-compete. Once I've left Amazon, I shan't be returning. I've done Amazon for many, many years. I know the ups and downs. Now I'm just looking to change my life. So I'm not selling it to start something else. I confirm that once I've left Amazon, I shall not be returning. Non-compete.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
I'm not interested in an earn-out payout structure. The business is for sale like anything else, whether it be a house or a car. When you want something, you have to pay for it and buy it. I don't have an issue with an 80% structure payout and 20% within a few months, but I'm not going to be paying myself on the money the business is already earning. It doesn't make any sense to me. Anybody who understands Amazon, anybody who understands a profitable company and a simple business will see the benefits of this business and understand that the asking price, if they run the business correctly, and in fact, if they grow it, they'll have their money back in under 3 years. I'm not looking for a long-term 6 or 12-month payout. I'm looking to do the deal and move on within a few months.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
Being objective, I would 100% say the business is a good business. And I think the business has low costs. It doesn't have any premises. I work from home. Doesn't have any warehouse. Doesn't have any staff. So there's no issues with HR, PAYE, national insurance, etc., etc. It's a very clean, well-run business. And I think it's very much worth buying. If you want to invest your money and get your money back in 3 years and then move into profit, this is the business for you. And I'm here to help.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.